Yo, faithful, can you feel the adrenaline pumping with news that could shake up the entire 49ers season? The Bay Area is buzzing with rumors, strategies, and twists that'll leave every Niners fan on the edge of their seat. Is the defense finally gonna outsmart those rival QBs? Can the offense rediscover its spark? Is a veteran star joining the squad? And what about a risky new addition that's got everyone talking? Grab your drink, hit that like button, and let's dive into these four game-changing stories that are gonna light up the season. Which one's gonna blow up the comments section? Let's kick things off with a bombshell that's got the faithful restless. Charvarius Ward's departure left a gaping hole in the 49ers secondary, and fans are dying to know who's stepping up. Whispers are swirling about Stephon Gilmore, a former NFL Defensive Player of the Year, still out there in free agency. At 34, don't sleep on him. Last season with the Vikings, he racked up 56 tackles and 8 pass breakups. On the money. Down podcast, he made it clear. He's hungry for a contender and a fair deal. Could the Niners be his perfect landing spot? The young secondary, with guys like Renardo Green and Diamador Lenoir, is bursting with potential but lacks veteran savvy. Gilmore could be the mentor to guide them through high-stakes battles. Fans on X are split. Some see him as the missing piece for a playoff run. Others worry his age might slow him down. With cap space to play with thanks to some slick off-season moves, a one-year deal for Gilmore feels like a no-brainer. Low risk, high reward. Picture him locking down receivers like Devontae Adams or mentoring Green against elite QBs like Patrick Mahomes. But here's the catch. Will the front office pull the trigger? What if he doesn't mesh with the scheme? The secondary needs answers fast, and the faithful are watching every move. But hold up, that's just the start of what's cooking in the Bay. Now let's talk about the offense, because something felt off last season, didn't it? The faithful was screaming on X. Where's the fire? Kyle Shanahan's playbook. Once a defensive nightmare got stale. Brock Purdy was left scrambling, holding the ball longer than ever, and it showed. Fans are begging for that old Shanahan magic, and the fix might be simpler than you think. Screens. In 2024, Purdy threw just 41 screen passes. Meanwhile, Baker Mayfield was out there slinging 94. Back when Mike McDaniel was calling plays for Jimmy Garoppolo, those quick-hitting screens were money, building confidence and keeping defenses guessing. Purdy, stuck forcing throws into tight coverage, looked rattled at times. Now, with Christian McCaffrey and Isaac Guerrero, two running backs who can catch like wideouts, Shanahan's got weapons to exploit. Imagine those guys snagging short passes, racking up yards, and driving defenses nuts. Fans on X have been clamoring for this for months, and the numbers back it up. Teams like the Dolphins thrive on quick plays. If Shanahan leans into these Jimmy specials, the offense could take off. But what if he sticks to the same predictable playbook? The clock's ticking and the pressure's on. While we're dreaming of an explosive offense, something big's brewing on the defensive side. The 49ers defense was a sore spot last season, and every fan felt the sting. It was like quarterbacks could read the playbook before the snap. Nick Sorensen, the former defensive coordinator, couldn't fool anyone. No disguised coverages, no clever blitzes, and the middle of the field was wide open. Fans on X were losing it. Where's the creativity? But hold on to your hats, because Robert Saleh, one of the NFL's top defensive minds, is back in the Bay. He's ready to flip the script. Saleh's a wizard at disguising coverages, with safety shifting post-snap to leave quarterbacks scratching their heads. That extra second of hesitation, it's a game changer. And his blitz packages? Forget the same old four-man rush that let Nick Bosa get double-teamed into oblivion. Saleh's gonna mix it up. Sometimes a linebacker, sometimes a nickelback, or even dropping a lineman into coverage while rushing just 4. Fans on X are hyped, already picturing QBs like Josh Allen staring down a defense they can't crack. Saleh's return could be the spark this team needs to dominate again. But here's the thing. Will the young defense gel with his complex schemes right away? It might take time to click. While we're buzzing about this game changer, there's another move that's got everyone talking. Now, let's get to the one that's got the faithful on edge. Bryce Huff. The Niners are banking on him to succeed where the Eagles crashed and burned. Philly shelled out a 3-year, $51 million deal for Huff, expecting a star edge rusher. Instead, he started just 6 games and managed a measly 2.5 sacks. In a recent YouTube interview, Huff dropped a bombshell. He wanted out of Philly early on, saying it wasn't the right fit. Fans on X are torn. Some think he's got the potential to bounce back. Others see a guy who gave up too quick. Here's the deal. Huff's not a run stopper, and Philly's 3-4 scheme didn't suit him. Even as a pass rush specialist, he flopped. But San Francisco's a different story. With Robert Saleh calling the shots, Huff's got a chance to shine as a situational rusher. Plus, the Eagles are footing most of his salary, so it's a low-risk gamble for the Niners. Still, his attitude raises red flags. Quitting on a team that just paid him big bucks isn't a great look. Fans on X are demanding accountability. Show up or ship out. With Bosa and the defensive core around him, Huff could thrive, but if he doesn't buy into Saleh's system, this could be a costly misstep. The faithful are watching, and they want sacks. While we're waiting to see if Huff steps up, the season's heating up fast. Faithful, what a time to be a 49ers fan. The buzz around Stephon Gilmore joining the secondary has us dreaming of a lockdown defense that could carry us deep into the playoffs. Imagine a veteran like him mentoring our young stars. Renardo Green and Diomedor Lenoir could become household names under his guidance. Meanwhile, Kyle Shanahan's got a golden opportunity to bring back the offensive fireworks we've been missing. Those quick screen passes to Christian McCaffrey and Isaac Guerrero could make defenses look silly and give Brock Purdy the confidence to dominate again. And let's talk about Robert Saleh's return. His unpredictable schemes might just turn our defense into a quarterback's worst nightmare. Picture Nick Bosa finally getting some breathing room while Saleh's blitzes throw guys like Josh Allen off their game. But then there's Bryce Huff, the wild card. His flop in Philly has fans nervous, and his comments about wanting out early aren't sitting well with everyone. Can he flip the script in San Francisco, or is this a gamble that'll backfire? The faithful are fired up, and the Bay Area is ready to explode with anticipation. This season's shaping up to be a roller coaster, and every move, Gilmore's potential signing, Shanahan's play calling tweaks, Saleh's defensive overhaul, and Huff's redemption arc could be the difference between a good year and a Super Bowl run. The stakes are sky high, and the faithful are all in. So tell me, which of these stories has you the most pumped? Is it Gilmore's veteran presence, Shanahan's chance to reinvent the offense, Saleh's defensive genius, or Huff's make or break moment? Drop your hot takes in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to stay locked in for every twist and turn of this wild 49ers season. Let's get the Bay Area rocking and show the NFL what the faithful are all about.